Community Nonprofit of the Year. An organization will be presented with this Top Achievement Award to honor and recognize outstanding nonprofit organization. Applications must have been a nonprofit organization under Section 501(c)(3) or 6 of the Internal Revenue Code for at least 3 years or have a local governance and management structure in place. The award will be presented based on criteria of mission and program community impact.
The nominees are
Still Usable Ministries Church is the epitome of what it is to serve a community. Led by Senior Pastor Susan Marshall, SUMC is one of the first organizations people think of when they need immediate assistance in the area of food, clothing, and shelter. Still Usable reminds us that we are called to live, commanded to love, and commissioned to serve. This is how SUMC continues to impact this community year after year. SUMC is committed to ensuring this community thrives even in the most trying times. Still Usable Ministries Church will stand the gap and then fill it with whatever the need may be. Still Usable Ministries is nominated by Dr. Leslie Dillard.
The Waynesville-St. Robert Senior Center has played a vital role in our community since 1988. The center provides services such as case management, information assistance, telephone reassurance, transportation consumer-directed, contracted transportation, pet program, robotic pet program, senior farmers market nutrition program, and the Senior Nutrition Assistance Program. The center is sought to enrich the lives of older citizens, cooperate with other community groups in activities of mutual benefit, and promote independence, dignity, and purpose in the lives of more senior citizens. The center offers healthy meals through group dining or home-delivered meal services to seniors at the community level. Over the last 10 years, they have provided their patrons with an average of 37,120 congregate meals annually, offered 5 days a week. The center also provides home-delivered meals, which is provided for eligible participants or other individuals at their residency. Over the last 10 years, the center has provided an average of over 114,000 meals annually. The Waynesville-St. Robert Senior Center is nominated by Sean Wilson.
And the winner is Still Usable Ministries.
Community Improvement Award. This award is presented to the business that makes the most significant improvements on their commercial property. These improvements can be made over a period of time in the Waynesville-St. Robert community.
A love of Route 66 began to develop as Jax Welburn became a member of the Waynesville Downtown Business Association. She began taking photos of her beloved adopted home. Jax has literally put Waynesville on the Route 66 map. Her love of photography fit right into her hopes of bringing attention to a little town in the Ozarks that was full of history. She was the person who gave tours about town when roadies would stop in. Taking the old Weber Appliance Building in downtown Waynesville in 2007 as an office for her counseling practice, the brand new day counseling center, Jax realized she had extra space, and in 2015, she turned her waiting room into a souvenir shop. She handed out souvenirs and pamphlets. She gave directions to travelers on Route 66. She quickly became a go-to stop in Pulaski County. She has turned her historic building space into a spot for travelers and locals to visit. She has 3 businesses there now, along with her counseling practice: Picks by Jack Studio, the Get Your Picks on Route 66, and the Route 66 Community Art Gallery. She features, promotes, and sells the works of over 40 artists of Route 66 and has become an advocate for the Mother Road. Jax's love of photography and art led to another idea. In 2017, she opened the Route 66 Community Art Gallery as a place for local photographers, authors, and crafters to display and sell their work. She features, promotes, and sells the work of over 40 artists of Route 66 and has become an advocate for the Mother Road. Jax has also begun offering events and classes. Her first Friday free photo walk is a class using the natural setting of Waynesville and the Ruby Doo to give lessons on photography and her secrets of taking the best photo. She began the second Saturday community art show and it has continued to grow. Her goals as a businesswoman include to create an empowered community of artists, to convey beauty, creativity, and imagination, to inform and inspire people around the world, and to enhance the quality of life for Waynesville, Missouri. With her artistic eye, Jax has turned a downtown office space into an inviting, colorful art gallery, full of photography, painting, ceramics, books, Route 66 history, and so many other artistic offerings. Our friend has added a beautiful streetscape along Route 66. Route 66 Art Gallery is nominated by Luge Hardman.
Educator of the Year. The Chamber would like to recognize one individual that has made an outstanding contribution to the community through education. The recipient of this award performs a key function in providing an opportunity for the youth of today in becoming the leaders of tomorrow. A professional recognized in the field of education who has made a significant contribution through education to improve the Waynesville-St. Robert community. The individual should be competent and resourceful in providing strong ties between education and the business community. This individual should be nominated by his or her colleagues and an outstanding contributor for the field of education and should be respected by students and peers.
The nominees are
Donna Groves. Miss Groves attended Drury University and graduated from the UCM with her teaching certification. With her 16 years of experience in the industry, her emphasis is photography, digital darkroom, laboratory, and digital design. She has owned and operated 2 studios and employed over 20 employees in previous years. She sold her business in the fall of 2014 to focus on her local students' futures. She teaches the advertising design program at Waynesville Career Center that teaches you how to acquire an Adobe certification over a 2-year course. Donna Groves has been nominated by Ashley Baker, who had this to say: Ms. Groves helped me learn so much more than I could ever imagine about the career I love. She taught me things like how to manually set up a camera all the way to creating magazines and brands. Over my 2 years in this course, I learned how to accept constructive criticism and that it is okay if your client does not agree with your ideas. I never would have dreamed of places this course and her teaching would have brought me. I graduated high school and the advertising design program at WCC in May of 2022 and never had planned on going to college like all of my classmates. I took the certification I earned and started applying for graphic design positions, with her still supporting me with encouragement. Recently, I accepted a graphic designer position for Bass Pro Shops to design catalogs and retail. I couldn't have done any of this without her.
Mike Rawlings. Mike Rawlings has spent 28 years coaching for the Waynesville Tigers. He began his career in 1995 as an alternative school teacher and then transitioned to physical education. He has taught in many of the schools in our district. Mike is currently head track and field coach for Waynesville High School and 7th grade boys basketball coach at Waynesville Middle School. Throughout his career in Waynesville, he has coached boys and girls basketball and track at several levels and has worked with many of the coaching legends we have produced in our district. Mike is a 1990 graduate of the University of Central Missouri with a bachelor's degree in physical education and a 2006 graduate of the University of Missouri with a master's degree in educational technology. Mike's wife, Elizabeth, is an instructional coach at the Waynesville 6th grade center. He and Liz are parents of 2 daughters, Taylor, a teacher at Williams Elementary, and Jenna, a student in the Waynesville district. Mike is well-liked and well-respected by all who know him. He is a popular coach and seems to always have a smile on his face. His focus is leadership on the field and in life. Mike has taken Tigers to state competition every year and has coached state champions. He has coached several Tigers who became professional players in the NFL and the NBA. He has coached many athletes who went on to excel in college sports. Mike also presented at the state conferences on professional learning. He has been an elementary facilitator and is willing participant in many school functions. Mike is proud of many athletes and has created a special legacy in Tiger sports. I am proud of him and his accomplishments in our district, nominated by Luge Hardeman.
And the winner is Donna Groves.
If a drone hovered over the Waynesville-St. Robert Chamber of Commerce events, the video footage would capture a man who is nearly at every event. He arrives early with the staff to help set up and stays late to help them clean. This volunteer does not stand around. He arrives with boxes and bags of event supplies in his hands and even sets up the tables and chairs if needed. If the chamber needs something at the last minute, he readily jumps into his vehicle to acquire whatever it is he needs. For example, at the Veterans Day Parade, he helps set up posts and signs. For the Route 66 Challenge, he not only helps drop off the materials at multiple locations, but later returns to check in to see that everyone has what they need at each station. He also seeks feedback at events to continually make improvements. This volunteer devotes a great deal of his personal time ensuring the chamber's success. He is very reliable. He has been the unofficial chamber photographer for all of our events. He is best known as the heavy lifter and helps in more ways than we could begin to list. In fact, it's almost as if this volunteer is another member of the staff, but if you check the payroll, you won't find his name, but his wife's. Our volunteer of the year is Don Murray.
Chamber Ambassador of the Year. This award is based on the number of points earned at chamber events and program tasks.
And the winner is Laura Showpoister. In 2022, Laura earned 105 points and attended 85 events.
Citizen of the Year. The Citizen of the Year award is meant to recognize individuals not for a particular year of volunteer service, but rather to recognize a person who has performed outstanding and dedicated volunteer service to the community, and or towards helping others over time separate from their employment responsibilities. The individual nominated must have provided such volunteer service in the Waynesville-St. Robert area.
The nominees are
Luge Hardman has helped transform Waynesville in her years of service as an educator, volunteer, and city official, and continues to focus on quality of life issues as she wraps up her local government career. Contagious enthusiasm and a can-do spirit, love and care for citizens of both Waynesville and the world, and the deeply felt impact she's made as a neighbor, mentor, and friend make Luge an essential part of the town's foundation. Luge Hardman found her people when she found Waynesville, where she continues to proudly serve and live among them. Luge is nominated by the Pulaski County Health Department and Laura Showpoister.
Sherry Newcomb Rigsby. Sherry is a driving force behind the planning and management of the Loving Paws Adoption Center, where unwanted, neglected, and abused animals are cared for until new owners are found for dogs and cats to receive permanent homes. Sherry has provided countless hours of work for Pulaski County through her volunteerism. Since 2011, her time has been utilized in feeding, facility cleaning, taking animals to vet appointments, providing animal hygiene care, delivering and rescuing animals, advocating for distressed animal situations at Pulaski County Courthouse, and raising funds for food, shelter, and medical care of the animals. Sherry Newcomb Rigsby is an invaluable member of the Pulaski County Humane Society. Her dedication and volunteer efforts demonstrate great care for the well-being of our furry friends. Sherry is nominated by the Pulaski County Humane Society.
Janice Wilson has dedicated herself to serving her nation as a soldier and, post-retirement, her community with excellence, commitment, and diligence. She's donated her time and resources to many different organizations throughout the community and has been a reliable asset to every organization that she has assisted. Janice volunteered with local communities and supported Fort Leonard Wood in various capacities. Within the community, she supported her church for over 11 years, the Waynesville-St. Robert Chamber of Commerce as an ambassador, a Choices presenter, leadership Pulaski County alumni president, various chamber annual events, the Pulaski County COAD, the Back to School Feed the Children event, the Pulaski County Library as a board member and vice president, Old Settlers Day, and Veterans Day Parade. Her exemplary service while supporting the Fort Leonard Wood Spouses Club and Fort Leonard Wood Thrift Store has been recognized as such by all whom she serves. Most notably, she serves as the Assistant District Governor of the Rotary Club. Janice Wilson has proven to be a pillar of excellence to every organization she has served throughout our region. Janice is nominated by Greater Faith Victory Church.
And the winner is Luge Hardman.